Alright, we're here looking at our DN3PRO carrying case for SoundLink Mini and SoundLink Mini 2 Bluetooth speakers by Bose. It'll obviously fit other speakers as well if they're in the same size, if they're the same size of speaker and the length, the width, and the height, etc. Now, looking at the outer case first, we have 23 centimeters in length, 17 centimeters in width, and 7 centimeters in the height for the dimensions. We have a carbon fiber outer lining on the EVA case. The EVA case is 5 millimeters in thickness, so the actual walls of the case is 5 millimeters thick, which is probably double the size of most of the other ones that are out there right now. Looking at the zipper, we have 2 zipper tabs and zips, or zippers I guess you could say, and the actual zipper itself is a water resistant zipper. We're looking at the handle. We have a nice, very strong, sturdy nylon handle with our Accessory House name on it and tab. And looking at the nylon loop, we have a strong nylon loop with a metal ring, and it comes with a carabiner. Obviously this is for attaching to something else, etc. Alright, we're now looking at the inside of the DN3PRO SoundLink Mini carrying case. Once you open it up, you'll see that there is the soft velvet lining on the top and also on the bottom. And then you'll notice that there's 2 little mini bags, or in this case, this here is our actual mini speaker holder, and this here is the accessory pouch. So we have our SoundLink Mini inside here, and to note, it has its plastic protector on here as well, so even with the plastic protector on, it will fit in here. You don't have to remove it, etc. Now, the inside of the holder is very important because there's some cases out there that actually have been bleeding onto the walls or the outside of the SoundLink Minis, and there's quite a few people who are putting complaints on Amazon and other places like that, or on feedback, saying like the inside bled onto this and now it's stained. So the inside of our cases are made with black OSPF, which is oversoft pile fabric, and basically it's super soft and it does not bleed onto the actual mini speaker. Now, looking at the accessory pouch, this is made out of a very high quality nylon, and it comes with another nylon loop and a metal ring for the carabiner attachment. I'll get into why we have that a little bit later. Now on the inside, this one unzips instead of having Velcro. We have all of our accessories. Now it's important to note that if you have bought something, or not something, but if you've bought the SoundLink Mini in the UK, obviously you're going to get the UK plug adapter. Now, this plug adapter is quite big. It's huge, actually. So, in order for you to actually fit it in here properly with everything else, you need to take it apart. Like that. And the way I store it, to make it as easy as possible, is the edge of the actual charging dock fits right into here, no problem. Goes in there like that, sits down, and done. And there's lots of extra room, and it fits in and closes, no issue. I'm sure there's other ways you can figure out how to store it. I'll leave that up to you. Alright, we're going to go a little bit more in depth on how our accessory case and our SoundLink Mini holder work, and why we've made or designed our case this way. Basically, when we were looking at the market and what was out there, you come across flimsy cases, such as this one here. Now, when looking at this, it's basically the same size as the mini speaker. There's no way you're going to be able to fit all of your accessories into this thing as well. So they literally made a case just to fit this in. You could fit a couple of them in the top when you flip it over like that, but you're not going to fit all of them in, and especially with this UK plug. If you have a UK plug, this thing's not going to cut it for you. It's also quite thin, not very protective. So what we want to do is we make something that is protective. So we've made the thicker case itself, and it also has obviously the accessory holder and the actual mini speaker holder. So now the reason why we made these two things is because we want them to be removable as well. So looking at transporting, obviously, you know, the ideal way you would transport it is inside the whole case, like so. So there's your full protection, you know, everything you need is right in here. Now, that's great, but let's say you want to transport your mini speaker only, or maybe you're going traveling and you need to have some flexibility around how you pack your bags, etc. Well, that's why these are removable. So if you're going traveling and you can't fit this whole case in one spot in your bags, well, you can take it out and you can take that out, and now you can put those into two different areas if you need to, and still take your entire case with you. Now obviously these are made and they have some protection on them, some foam and some board and things like that to like protect them themselves, but they're not obviously like the ABA. So you're gonna have the most protection inside the big case with these as well, but if you're traveling and you have to put it in to like a smaller area, you do have the option of removing them and taking them like so. Now these are interchangeable as well. You know, let's say you're going to school or something like that and you just want to take your Bluetooth speaker because you're only going to use it for a couple hours during the day. Well, you'd have it on full charge, so the only thing you got to do is take that out and take it with you. Now there's Velcro on the bottom, and it's the scratchy side of the Velcro, so it sticks to the velvet on the bottom. So if you had other valuable stuff in your backpack or wherever you might want to put this, maybe you don't want to have that Velcro you know, scratching around inside there. And what you can do is you can actually put this into the accessory pouch. It'll fit it. So you can just swap over like so. And there you go. And then this is also where the carabiner comes into play, because if you do take it out in the accessory holder, you can attach this to your bag as well on the outside or on the inside, wherever it is you want, your luggage, whatever.